Hello. Welcome back to Mana Plays Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, patch 6.3. Let me tell you something. I am so excited because for the first time ever since I started uploading these videos, I'm actually uploading current content. My video backlog has been so big and it's taken me so long to upload it all, but I've finally reached a point where I'm gonna be uploading new content the same month it comes out, and that's so exciting to me. So thank you so much. I hope you've been enjoying my videos. In other news, I am currently 3 to 4 on mispronouncing the names of the four fiends. It's one of those things where you always read the name and you never hear it out loud, so you grow up saying it completely wrong, only for the characters to be finally put in a game with voice acting, and like the whiplash of realizing you've been saying the names wrong for 20 years. Like, it's not Scarmleone, it's Scarmleone. It's not Barbariccia, it's Barbariccia. It's not Cagnazzo, it's Cagnazzo. So that's 3. That's 3 of the 4 fiends I have been saying incorrectly for 20 years. So now, the big question. Am I saying Rubicante wrong? Today we're gonna find out if I've been saying Rubicante wrong. So, 6.3. Once again, we are face to face with a mystery trial. Last time the mystery trial was Barbariccia. This time, pretty sure it's just another one of the 4 fiends, but the question is, which one? Is it Cagnazzo? Or is it Rubicante? I'll tell you what I want. I really want Rubicante. I really hope it's Rubicante. Now, some people have been speculating that it's going to be Rubicante and Cagnazzo together, and maybe that's possible, because at the end of 6.2, Rubicante says he has a plan and he needs Cagnazzo to do it, so maybe they'll be fighting together. I don't really want that. Despite what I said in my last video where I said I want the 4 fiends to fight together, I don't want to fight just Rubicante with just Cagnazzo, you know? Like, you either give me all the 4 fiends or you give me Rubicante. I don't want Cagnazzo. Get him out of here. So, I don't know if we're gonna fight Rubicante today. I just really hope we are. If we don't fight Rubicante today, I hope we at least see him. I want to see him really bad. I'm wondering if maybe Cagnazzo is the dungeon boss and Rubicante is the trial, because I don't know if we've seen what the last boss of this dungeon is, though we do know a little bit about this dungeon. We know that it's in Garlemald, and we know that it's where Garleans went to train for Reapers, which means, you know, there's gonna be Voidsent stuff in there. I had this idea in my head that maybe they could do something neat with Cagnazzo if he, like, manipulated ceruleum and stuff, but I'm not gonna go too deep into that because that's just gonna make me ramble for too long. One more thing, though. I want to talk about Golbez. And when I say I want to talk about Golbez, what I really mean is I want to talk about Azdaja. And speaking of Azdaja, add her name to the list of characters whose names I keep saying wrong, even though I've only known her in this game. I keep saying Azdaja, even though Vritra tells me over and over again it's Azdaja. So I'm just bad with names. I'm so bad. But things aren't looking good for Azdaja. I'm gonna be honest. Like, things are looking really bad for her. So, in Final Fantasy IV, when you fight Golbez, you aren't just fighting Golbez. You are fighting Golbez with a shadow dragon. And that shadow dragon, it's shown up in, like, Dissidia and stuff. Like, that's a part of his fight. So, I'm really concerned for Azdaja. I still hope we can save her. I really hope we can save her, but I don't think she's getting out of this unscathed, and I wouldn't be surprised if the next time we see Azdaja, Golbez has turned her into a Voidsent. So, yeah, that's not great. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about at the start of this video. Hey, let's go do some story. Let's go do some freaking story. Once more unto the void. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, Mana, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Y'shtola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Y'shtola and Estinian, and then go collect my other vessel from the alchemists. I've had enough of this small body. It's time to bring the big body out. Well, actually, I guess that would be the medium body. Small Varshan, medium Varshan, large Vritra. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuj and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Hi, I would like to have one small Varshan, please. Actually, you know what? Make it a medium. Make it a medium.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a Voidsent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
He's dead, knock on wood.
Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
Zero, we're going on an adventure. We're going back to the void.
So you're heading back now? Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I sure hope Xenos is dead. Would be a shame if he came back. I look away for just a moment, Varshan, and you've grown up so fast. I've been at the great work discussing our experiences in the void with the alchemists. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest. So much ether. I can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. I could get used to this. If you're ready to get back to it, then so am I.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What is it?
Oh. Fritra?
He's calling.
Why?
What is the meaning of this?
Huh?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her.
Huh?
Azdaja.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know.
Oh my god, she's already a shadow dragon. There's
Could she have found a way home?
I think, okay, so the dungeon, don't remember its name, but it's in Garlemald. The Garleans go there to become Reapers. They make a pact with the Voidsent, so it wouldn't be too out of nowhere for there to be a gate, a void gate in there. So it's possible. I guess it depends on how big the void gate is. If there's a void gate there in Garlemald, I mean, that's bad news. Like, hypothetically, Golbez could come through there. Maybe Azdaja, as a shadow dragon, just came through there. Like, it's scary stuff. Anyway, I'm just saying, I think there's a void gate in Garlemald. And I think it's in that dungeon we're gonna go to.
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Garlemald.
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
She wants to see the world.
If Azdaja was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald.
Our associates? You mean the twins?
It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust?
Hello, little Lord Alphino.
Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Tertium? Are we just revealing even more words I've been saying incorrectly today?
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Oh, Ritra. God's Revel lands Tremble. Ritra. Oh. My heart is breaking for him. Like, I don't think I'm gonna come out of these patches without crying. I'm still praying that, like, Azdaja will be saved, but I don't think she's going to be okay. I don't think I'm gonna be okay. Justinian wasn't on talking terms with me. Sister, was it really you? We have no reason to doubt Vritra. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. So, that was a dragon's roar. Quite a trick, imbuing one's voice with ether. By all accounts, Azdaja is Golbez's prisoner. Yet, if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. Guys, this is a trap. Guys, Golbez, like, poked her head into the source to lure us to him. Oh my god. Guys. Guys, this is a trap. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let us make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Our very short friends are waiting. But I am excited to see the twins again. I miss them. It has been a year, actually, because last time we saw them was in 6.0, and that was in December of 2021. It's January 2023 now. It's been so long. Oh, we're putting our winter clothes back on. I trust you know the associates who will be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. If I had a webcam right now, you would see my mouth wide open in shock. Varshan! That's so cute. That is so cute, Varshan. You're your cute little parka. Oh my god. Vritra is just every patch getting higher and higher and higher in the ranks of my favorite characters. I love him. He is like my favorite dragon by a lot. And like, I don't say that lightly. There's a lot of dragons I really like. Like, I love Midgard Somer. Yeah, he's more than Midgard Somer to me now. He's so much more than Midgard Somer, and that's saying so much because I love Midgard Somer. Oh my god. Sorry. I see one dragon in a winter outfit, and I start rambling. Of course I would. I thought to depart from Radzahan sooner, but Y'shtola insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that so long as I am Varshan, it would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. Oh my god, Vritra, please try to blend in. People live in such places, do they? Not that I would presume to know their preferences, but it seems uncomfortable.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
The crowd goes wild! Oh.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job. I am so proud of both of you.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
Have you kids heard of Final Fantasy IV?
The 13th! After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Rahar in the Undersea Vault.
Oh no, she's so mad. We didn't. We went adventuring with her bestie and we left her behind. Oh my god. Sorry. No, just flat out apologize. I'm sorry, Alice.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
Well, don't worry, Alice. There's a dungeon coming up.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around?
Yes. As long as she's around, we'll get to keep talking about Xenos.
I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a Voidsent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Aww.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Azdaja in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Garlemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon Voidsent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered.
That's right. So true.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Azdaja was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Y'shtola, you just explained how they did it. You just explained how there's big void gates in Garlemald. Thanks, Y'shtola.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. I had tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alphino and Alice, we might yet learn something of Azdaja. I expect it's been a while since he spoke with Eulus. He will be glad to see you. I'm glad to see Eulus. I'm glad he's okay. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. This car, thanks. The people here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with Voidsent. A village of Voidsent users. Lest you think I have feelings on this, I don't. What others do is none of my concern. Oh, Mana, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew, as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Thank you, Eulus. Apologies if we interrupt, Eulus, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Voidsent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The Scythe wielders forged pacts with Voidsent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, yeah, it seems you've picked it up. Sure have. Who was it that taught you? It was a very fun old woman. Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to go anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulia Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting ceruleum tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. Hell yeah. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alice, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. I shall go and brief the contingent on the Voidsent issue, that they too may be prepared. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me. Alice, I heard you bullied Xenos and it was very funny. Please, tell me more.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
Oh,
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them.
that glare Alice
Why?
gave me just now, she was like, why'd you bring this person to me? I don't like this.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
Hell yeah, Alice, you taught Xenos a little bit of character development. Now it's time to give Zero some character development. If anyone can do it, it's you, Alice.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. This is one of the engineers, I think. Because it's the right thing to do. Oh, Zero's gonna have some beefy character development. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alice. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. And that said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulia Ingens. We were told you might be up to the task? Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back with us to Camp Broken Glass and we'll take it from here. From there. So far so good, Mana. Let's be on our way. Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs. You mortals are more sensitive to the cold than I realized. My body is made differently, so I feel nothing. Don't you worry, the mammoth is in good hands. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. The 3 strongest backs you know. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it. Aye, we have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildfire. Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. Y'shtola, I was vouching for your back. I just told them you had a strong back, and you just... You blew the bluff. You ruined the bluff. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Mana? This sounds like filler work. Yay. This sounds like padding. How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payments, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Alphino and Alice have been added to the Unending Codex. You'll love to see it. So is the Garlemald Empire, by the way. And Magitech. What else? Oh, that's it. You love to see it. We added Forshino before Alphino and Alice. What's the big idea? I can't say I understand Alice's answer, but a debt is a debt. At first, I didn't know what to make of Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her! Aw! My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilzabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Mana, It looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblon Rime, shall we? Voidsent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. I wonder if there's a Voidsent in this, purple danger destination. Oh no! Oh boy. It is gonna take me a hot second to get used to these new magic, physical, etc. indicators for attacks. I mean, I definitely really appreciate them, but I am being smothered by these little magic bug attacks right now. More bugs! Oh, spoiler, there's a big Voidsent over there. Spoiler. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant Voidsent. Don't worry, I'll go check out those big Voidsent later. Hi, Cassie. Oh gee, I wonder if a big Voidsent will appear here. Oh my god!
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
You're doing your best, Alisaie, and I'm so proud of you.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to.
I missed you, Alisaie.
Still, I appreciate your support.
Aw.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble.
They have, probably.
I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, at Tertium, Alphino and Zero are in trouble. Or they have a fun chat. It could be either one. Aww.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Awkward. Okay, bye.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buuz, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
Oh.
Just think of it as bread, all right?
Wow. Animators animated bread.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Like, that sounded facetious, but I'm actually, like, always impressed by the extra mile they go every once in a while for a little detail, like splitting a dumpling in half. Like, I love it. You're doing your best, Zero. You're doing your best.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I am fascinated by this dumpling.
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Uh-oh. Can't believe none of these are dumplings. I'm so disappointed. An unforeseen bargain? Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Y'shtola and the others? Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. Come on, Zero. Come on, show a shred of character development. Come on. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You ask me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. But lest you forget, I gave you a dumpling. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. Thanks, Zero. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others and assist with the evacuation. I kind of keep flopping back and forth with Zero a little bit. Because sometimes I'll be like, ooh, she's starting to show, like, the signs of character development, and then she goes back to like, oh, I won't help you without something in return, and no, it's a solo duty. Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, I know Zero's gonna, like, you know, get character development, but like, I still am already tired of the I won't do it without payment thing. Like, that got old so fast. Come, we need to find our comrades. Well, let's find them in this solo duty. Is this gonna... No, I shouldn't. Is this gonna be Cagnazzo? I shouldn't say it because it won't be Cagnazzo, but like, I'm coping here. I don't want Cagnazzo to be the trial. I want Rubicante to be the trial. So I see this solo duty and I'm like, oh, Cagnazzo. I'm coping. Tertium will be fine. Euless and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. Well, I have a hunch, Alphino, there's gonna be some battling. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Mana? Oh, it's one of these. Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yep, I'm ready. You will be required to participate in battle. You will be saved. How long is this? Oh my gosh. Please note, if you enter the battle... Okay, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, what's this then? There's no way it's Cagnazzo, right? But they said it's a long cutscene. But it's not, I'm coping. Like, why would Cagnazzo be here? There's no... there's no water here.
Report. Lost contact. When? Voidsent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Voidsent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Oh, she's
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
She's jumping through logical hoops to reach any conclusion to help while still fitting her you have to do a bargain with me thing. Like, that's kind of nice. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cute.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes
Oh,
sense.
is this gonna be a you're now playing a Zero situation? Oh boy.
Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
You are now playing a Zero? Question mark?
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Every time I hear a new song, I get so entranced by the music. Let's look at these job skill Zero. Oh. What is this song? It's so intense.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
Too slow!
More of them.
Too slow! Yeah!
Still more.
Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Yeah!
Ah, this land brims with life, ripe for the harvest. What's that? I don't think I want to stand there. Ooh. Oh. Is this meteor? Maybe I do want to stand there. Whoops.
Too slow! Yeah! Yeah!
Such insolence. I will not be denied.
Yeah! There! Ha! Too slow! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Not good.
Yeah!
And now you're mine.
Slow! Yeah!
I can't. How? How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Gotcha. And now we can get back to our business.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please.
The same mistakes. The same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
We've come to help you, Zero.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Here we go. It's the character development we've been waiting for.
Thank goodness we're not too late. Can you still fight?
Aye.
Press the attack!
ha ha ha, yes, more mortals to the slaughter. 1, 2.
Just warming up!
My strength is spent. I'll only get in your way.
Chin up! We'll get through this together!
Split up!
Stay sharp.
Watch out!
Everyone all right?
Too slow! Yeah!
Not finished yet.
Yep! Too slow!
I will enjoy draining your ether. Watch as the light dims in your eyes.
We must weather this together.
I will repay this debt.
Resistance is futile. If you would deny me my feast, then be gone, to ashes with you. This again? Do not let them get away.
This has gone on long enough.
I will finish it! Now!
Oh?
Let's buy her some time.
Hell yeah, Zero, hell yeah. No! No! Why won't you die? Yay!
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
The people of Garlemald, thank you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No Voidsent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh.
Oh, again? Friends, they're friends.
What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about.
Aww.
If anything, I owe you a week's worth of Buuz.
Oh, she laughed! I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her and her character development. For a mercy, there appears to have been no casualties in Tertium or elsewhere. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Euless has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all those Voidsent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one Buuz would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Sorry. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. Thank goodness we found Zero when we did. King of the Mountain. Is it dungeon time? As Alice said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not soon be forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friend will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. We've not to do but wait for the others. They should not be much longer. Perhaps you should have a rest too. Not this time, Alice. I am... Not this time, Alice. Apologies for the delay. I've finished replenishing my ether. Full glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you, those soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of Voidsent en route to the snowcraft. But we had the benefit of numbers. With their help, we quickly dispatched all the Voidsent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport. Which is how Alice, Mana, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For Voidsent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that a void gate has indeed been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapis Manalis as you intend. What is the state of the snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vritra is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulia Ingens? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. Finally, a dungeon. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the Voidsent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the Voidsent are coming from and see that they stop. Take care, Zero. I will.